Hi everyone, I'm Corey Hoff here at the Netsync Studios. We're live at our SKO this week in Dallas, having a fantastic time at this event, centered around our great people and fantastic vendors. And you can't have great people without some tremendous leaders. And thankfully I have one sitting next to me today. Chris, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Thanks, Corey. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Chris, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, Chris Butler. I am the Regional Sales Director for the great state of Florida and Houston. And I've been around about a year and a half so far at Netsync. Looking forward to a great future.
Fantastic. And, it's been a great event so far. And the theme of this event is One Team, One Mission. What does that theme mean to you?
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's what I shared a little bit just earlier with a larger audience, and I'll tell you, one team is really about understanding that the greatest asset of any company is its people, and I truly believe that we at Netsync have some of the best people. I think we have an amazing group of people that make up just a strong team. The idea of one mission is how do we take that great team and get everybody focused, hyper-focused on where we're going and doing whatever it takes to get there, and that's really what the one team, one mission. I think one of the bigger challenges we're going to have is making sure we're able to articulate that mission as we move forward and keep the teams all focused.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. And the people are definitely one of the things that I'm always asked about. And from partners and customers alike, they're asking about just why Netsync. Can you embellish a little bit more about that?
I think when it comes to why Netsync, what you'll see is that many of our customers, and I talked to this just a little bit earlier, this idea of our one mission, customer service and customer success, it should be top priority for us from a mission perspective. And when you talk about why Netsync, I will tell you our customers experience this idea of their success as our number one priority. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why people would say Netsync's the right company. I'll tell you the other big piece you find out is customers do want the horsepower of a larger company like ours, but they want the experience of a regional VAR. And we provide that almost as a double-edged effort, and I think we're really good at it.
Couldn't agree more with you there. And this SKO, we've been going over 2022, and it was a fantastic year. And so far, 2023 is going off with the blast. And what are you looking forward to here for the rest of the year?
As we're growing, for me, I'm hyper-focused on Florida. I'm hyper-focused on Houston. Obviously, organizationally, those things also impact the greater team as well. That's that idea about one team. But when I approach our business, I look at it from a few perspectives. One of them is I look at overall sales enablement and how we strengthen our salespeople. So as I go into this year, it's going to be a big focus about where we're going to get growth, where we're going to get our gains. Second part I look at, and specifically important to Florida, is overall how do we build our brand and how do we build our pipeline? And those are the things specifically around demand generation and marketing type efforts. What are we doing to make our name well known? And the last piece I will tell you that's really important to our overall strategy in Florida, Houston is such a much more mature market. I have a lot less to worry about there as it comes to growing these things. Not to say that it won't require focus and effort, but in Florida, I would tell you the last big piece that will also impact Houston is this idea of how do we execute and deliver. So when you look at Florida, for me, it's building out or continuing to build out our subcontract relationships, continuing to build out our SBE, MWBE partnerships that we leverage for conducting business in the public sector space. It's all those things that allow us to execute successfully and without a hitch. So those are going to be full time. And the last one that is over the top of all that is full time recruiting, continuing to find great people all over that great state.
Well, I can't wait to see what the future holds here in 2023. And Chris, I appreciate you sitting down and talking with me and the audience today.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Take care, everybody.